Hey there folks, hope you are ready for workout number 3. This is going to be the last workout in this series of our Tabata style full body workouts. Same thing, it's going to take us about 20 minutes to get us through. We're going to do 6 different exercises, 4 sets of each one, 20 seconds apiece with 10 seconds rest. And then we'll do a minute between each exercise. You guys can grab a drink then, but keep listening and watching so that you can see me demonstrate the next exercise. You guys know normally, oh yeah, there's Chester saying good morning. You guys know normally I say we don't need any equipment. But today I wanted to play around with just a few household things. You do not need them. You can do every single exercise without them. I'm just using a broom handle. And these are 2 grocery bags. They've got 2 cans each. I think it's condensed milk and pumpkin pie. So that they weigh the same and they're tied onto this handle nice and tight so they don't slip around. And I'm going to use that. And then later on I'm going to pull one bag off and use it. And that's it. Again, you don't need that. You can do this exercise without it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my timer. If you're not warmed up, hit pause, jumping jacks, whatever you need to do, run in place to get that heart rate up. I'm going to start my timer and I'll show you the first exercise. So the first thing we're going to do is a true full body exercise. It's called a push and pull. So I'm going to use my bar here. And again, you don't need it. I'm going to start with my feet hip distance apart. All of my weight is equally distributed. Remember we talked about the 9 points on our feet. So we've got 5 toes are pushing in, right behind those toes and my heel all pushing equally into the ground. Knees are nice and soft. I'm going to reach down, grab that bar. My chest is up, my rib is tucked under, and my eyes are up. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to keep my weight in my heels, activate those glutes, push through my feet, come up onto my toes, and then bring it all the way back down. All right, go really slow on these first few, especially if you're using a bar. We're going to start in about 5 seconds. Nice deep breath, get those feet set, reach down, grab that bar in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift it up, push it up, come back down. Make sure you're touching the ground every single time. Down and up. Squat it all the way down and lift it up. 3, 2, and rest. All right, good job. I'm going to do the next one without the bar so you guys can see what that looks like. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You'll squat it down, raise it up. Squat it down. Notice my eyes are staying up. My chest is staying high. Coming up nice and evenly on those toes. Don't let those ankles wobble around. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, good job. The great thing about starting with this one is it gets that heart rate up there. Shake it out. 2 more sets. Here we go. Down and up and down and up and down and up, down. Come up on those toes. Down. Up. Almost there, you guys. Down. Up. There's 3, 2, and rest. All right, I'm going to bring this bar back. It's a good balance challenge for me. All right, nice deep breath. Last time we're doing this one, guys. Set it up and work. Press it up all the way down. Up. You can take those eyes up with you and look up at the sky if you want to. Just a little balance challenge at the top. Almost there, you guys. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, I am going to set that out of the way. Go ahead and shake those legs up. Okay, so for the next exercise, you've got a minute of rest here. Just watch me. We're going to get down on the ground. This is a side lying push-up. So we're going to move the focus kind of out of the legs and into the side of the body and into our arm. You're going to lay down on your side. I like to bend those knees back. Body is in a straight line. Bottom arm wraps right around that chest. Top arm is right at the elbow. Hand is flat. All 5 fingers are down on the ground. And you're going to push it up. Now I've got a pretty big range of motion going right there. Doesn't have to be. You can just push up to right here, working those obliques into that hip and working your tricep. Let me show you that one more time. Here's a smaller range of motion. Notice my shoulder stays in line with my hip the whole time. Nice straight line. Come and join me on the ground. We're going to work in about 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and work. Push it up. Push it up. Notice my knees are staying down on the ground. That's working my oblique more. This is a very difficult exercise, which is why I'm saying if your range of motion is right here today, that is just fine. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take our 10 seconds and switch sides. Come on over, bottom arm wraps around. Body's in a nice straight line, palms flat by that elbow, and work. Up and down, up and down. Notice we're not twisting. I'm not twisting open, staying in a nice straight line. Push, push. This is a super effective exercise. All right, let's switch sides. I love this one. This is great practice for getting up and down off the floor. And work. And down. Up. And down. Pull that pelvic floor up. That'll help with this one. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. All right, you guys, this is the last time on this exercise. Lay it down, wrap it around, get that hand planted, and go. Tricep should be feeling this. Oblique should be feeling this. That's these ones right here. Keep it going. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Give those muscles some oxygen. 2, and rest. All right, good job, you guys. I promise those will get easier every single time you do them. And the next exercise, you're going to love that we started with that one because those muscles that we just used, you're going to use in this one too. So if any of you have ever done CrossFit, you've probably heard of a Turkish Get Up. Turkish Get Up is just a fancy way of saying getting up off the floor using your whole body. We're going to do a little modified version of that. You've still got about 45 seconds of rest. So be sure you take it, grab some water, and watch me. This is just called a get up, get down. Fancy way of saying get up off the floor without using your hands. I like to do my legs to the side, just like this. Start off slow, come back down. And if you're going legs to the side, try and switch which side those legs are going to each time, okay? Just like that. And down. All right, we've got about 10 seconds left, so if you got up to get water, get back over here. Join me on the ground. And we're going in 5 seconds. If you need a little extra upper body work, you can press those hands together in 3, 2, and go. We're up. All the way up every time. Now, if this is a little bit too challenging, that's absolutely fine. You can go ahead and give yourself a little assist with the fingertips and work up to it. 3, 2, and rest. That's okay if you end up resting standing up. That's okay. All right, deep breath. Whew, this is another one that'll get your heart rate up. 3, 2, and go. We're down and up. If you will lift that pelvic elevator up on this one, it'll help. Now this is one where if you need a little more challenge, count. See how many repetitions you can get in. And then on the next one, we'll try and do even more than we did last time. 3, 2, and I'm gonna end up on the ground. Okay, rest. All right, we've got 2 more of these. If you've been using the ground, try and use your abs this time. Don't touch. Here we go. Work. Nice job, you guys. Oh yeah, I think Chester can hear me breathing heavy. He wonders why he's not involved. Get him a walk later. All right. Woo. 3, 2, and rest. All right. One more set of these, you guys. I know this is a lot harder than it looks. Here we go, and work. Up. If this is too hard on your knees, grab a chair and sit down into that chair. All right. Nice work. Come on, you guys, 5 seconds left. Both booty cheeks all the way down every single time. And rest. All right. Good job, you guys. That is an excellent one to fit in throughout your day. If you got a couple of minutes waiting for an email to load or on the phone, do a couple of those. Woo, I'm winded. Okay, here's your minute of rest. Grab some water, come back, and look at the next exercise. We're moving back to that lower body. Our core got a great workout in that last one, so it should be nice and stable. This is a sumo squat with a leg lift. So we're gonna push through our hands to activate our upper body. Toes point out, only as far as our knees can come back over them, like in a plie squat. You're gonna squat down, out to the side. Down, out to the side. Notice how slow and controlled I'm going. That's first. Once you get the motion, we can speed it up. All right, we've got about 10 seconds. Shake it out. Get yourself lined up. So toes out, knees pressed back, hips rocked forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, and work. And kick, and down, and kick. Remember, we've got that bottom rib tucked under. Our core is activated the whole time. Oh yeah. Keep those toes pointed out. 3, 2, and rest. All right. Shake those legs out. This is a good place to stretch through that upper body. We're working in 3, 2, and go. Squat it down, kick it out. Down and out. Down and out. This is great for hip activation. Down and out. If you've got that motion, you can speed it up just a little bit. 3, 2, and rest. All right, you guys, halfway through this already. Deep breath in. Let's set it up. Toes point out, knees press back, and go. And kick. You guys might notice that I am trying to remember to switch legs every time I start. I don't always remember. Down and all the way up. All the way up. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, you guys. One more of these. Perfect form. Toes come out every single time. Press those knees back. And we're working. Down and kick. Down and kick. Pressing through that upper body. Come on, you guys. 10 seconds left of this exercise. Woo! Down and up. 4, 3, 2, and that is it for that one. Really nice work, you guys. Again, remember, it's not about speed, it's about form. Okay, so now we're going back to those grocery bags. I'm gonna pull one off the side here. Better, easier said than done, which is good. They were on nice and tight. And this is our grocery bag row. You only need one because we're gonna do a single row. So I'm gonna take one foot out. Oops, wrong foot out. The same foot goes forward as holds the grocery bag. Rib is tucked under, body is in a straight line. We're not hunched over here. We're not back here. Nice straight line. Other hand is gonna hang. I'm gonna reach forward and row it up like you're starting a lawnmower. Be careful that you're not letting those hips tip. Engage that core, hold it nice and tight. Straight shoulders, and you're gonna row it. You've got about 10 seconds of rest here. Again, you don't need anything for this one. No equipment. We'll still give you a nice good row. In 3, 2, here we go. Row it back. This is working the back of our shoulder and our mid-back. Row. Pulling is so important. And pull. If you've got an exercise band, you could use that here too. Hook it under your foot and pull. 2, and rest. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. I'm just gonna switch so that you can see what it looks like here. Reach it down, work in 3, 2, and work. And down, and work. Tuck that rib. We're sandwiching our spine here between the front of our body. Woo! I am really working here. My leg is shaking. And pull. And pull. Like that last weed of summer. All right. Switch sides. Nice deep breath. Set it up nice and strong. Pushing full through that front foot. And work. And pull. And pull. And pull. No twist in that spine. Just squeezing it back with the one shoulder. Pull. And pull. If you don't have equipment, pretend you do. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, we're almost done with this one. Switch sides. Whew. Nice deep breath in. Get that foot stable, and we're working. Here we go, you guys. Last time you see that exercise. Strong shoulder, strong back. Woo! Training to be able to unload the groceries until we're 110 years old. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice work, you guys. All right, that is the last time we're going to use our grocery bags or our cans. Grab a drink of water. You've got a minute. Rest right here. The next exercise is a bridge variation, and if you've worked out with me before, you know I love bridges. They are a fantastic total body workout, really focusing on the core. Today we're going to add in some hamstring and some glute because it's ski season. For those of us who are skiing, we are overworking our quads, and we got to add some hamstrings in. And even though I say ski season, really in life, our quads are bullies and they take over. So we're going to give some love to our hamstrings. So we're going to lay it down. You're welcome. Come into that bridge position. You guys have some time here, but go ahead and join me on the ground. I'm going to demo 1. Push the rib in, push the belly button in, hands flat onto the floor, lift those hips, and we're going to raise one leg and pop it up into our bridge. Up and down. We're working in about 5 seconds, guys. So come on down. Press those hands in. Press that spine into the ground. Lift that leg and bridge. Notice my knees are in line. Woo! Pushing through that bent leg. Working the hamstring and the glute on that side. All right. 3, 2, and rest. We're going to switch sides. If this is too much, you guys do a straight bridge with both feet on the ground. You'll get a great workout. Here we go. Set it up and work. Pressing those hips up. It is not a big motion. Knees stay in line. Woo! Press. Nice and slow. This one's all about control. 3, 2, and rest. All right, you guys, that's halfway through this exercise. Press those arms down in. That's going to give us a great upper body workout. Protect your spine. Lift that leg, and here we go. Work. Woo! Don't let that stabilizing foot roll around on you. Press through the big toe to make sure that your glute is helping you out. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, you guys, last time. Get that upper body pressed into the ground like a pancake. Lift that leg and work. Woo! Oh my gosh, I love this exercise. You guys know what it means when I say that. It means I need this exercise. Pressing through that big toe. Almost there, guys. Press those hands into the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, you guys. That was so much fun. I hope you liked it as much as I did. Make sure you get a good stretch in. I'm actually going to stick around for just a little bit here to show you some of my favorite stretches. But I know you guys have busy lives. Make sure you get your own stretching in if you're not going to stick around, and have a great day. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you a few of my very favorite stretches. The first one, you'll like this because it starts laying down on the ground. So to get safely onto the ground, we're going to grab those knees. You're going to roll it back, and you're going to start by pulling those knees into your chest. Now, because of the way my neck works, I have to use my hands to help me with this. I'm just going to very gently pull right above that cranium bump so that my head is actually flat, my chin is tucked. Wrap my hands around again. And then I'm just going to curl up, keeping my chin tucked. And only hold it as long as it's comfortable. If that hurts your neck, go ahead and leave your hands down on the ground and you can just gently curl your neck right there. Otherwise, stay in your nice little ball. Then gently bring it down. We're going to shoot one leg out nice and long. And then we're going to start, if our right leg is bent, by pulling it out and up. So notice I'm pulling just below my knee, not right on my knee. You can even pull from behind the knee if this bothers your knee. Out so that that knee is pulling up towards my armpit. Nice deep breath. Now ideally we would hold each one of these stretches for a full minute. Once you've learned them, you can hold them for as long as you want. Start to feel that let go through the inner thigh right there. And then we're going to bring that knee back in. I'm going to place my hand not right on the knee, right above the knee, and roll it over. My opposite shoulder is going to stay on the ground, and that right leg is going to come across my body. This one should feel really good. So you can play with this one because it'll stretch a different spot in the spine depending on how much you let that upper shoulder come up. You can roll it all the way over and let that shoulder come up. Feel how that feels. And then bring it in a little bit. Press that opposite shoulder back onto the ground and feel that in the IT band. Nice deep breath. And then we're going to bring it back to that ball. I'm going to readjust my neck. Curl it up. Say thank you, spine. And then we're going to let it go and switch sides. So that left knee, again, not right on the knee, is going to come out and pull in towards that armpit. Deep breath. I'm pressing my spine down into the ground. Whew. Let it go. See if you can't get that inner thigh to let go just a little bit. And then we're going to switch sides again, not right on the knee, and bring it across. You might need to scoot your hips back into line. Just gentle pressure on the outside of that thigh. This should feel good. Again, you can play with letting that shoulder come up and the knee come down. Or you can just leave it right there. One more time, nice and slow. We're going to come into that ball. Reach it up. All right, another hip one that I love. Let those feet come flat onto the floor. We're going to take our right ankle and cross it over our left knee. Now, for some people, this is going to be enough of a stretch. You can apply a little pressure to that inner thigh. Or bring that foot off the ground, reach through. We call this a figure 4. Make sure that that ankle bone is comfortable. You can still push that right thigh away from you. Make sure the head and the neck are relaxed. You get the best stretch in the bottom half of your body if the upper half of your body is not trying to take over. Head is dropped down on the ground. Nice deep breath. So this is another one you can play with. You can rock those knees a little bit to the right or the left and find the place where you get the best stretch that you need. You can also straighten that bottom leg up. Some people even like to reach up and grab that calf, and this is going to give you a nice stretch in the straight leg too. This one can get pretty intense. You can reach those toes back towards your face. All the time, breathing, neck is relaxed. All right. I hate letting go of that one. Just switch sides. Start with the foot flat on the ground. Push that knee away. Make sure the hips are both on the ground. And then we're going to reach through. Press that knee away with the elbow again. Get readjusted so that you're getting the best stretch for your body. Play with legs going right and left. Woo! I am tight. Again, you can straighten that leg out if you want to. Reach for that calf. Or you can just stay right where you were. flex those toes, keep the leg bent, whatever feels good right here. We are stretching out through the back of the hip all the way down that outer thigh. And if you're up here, you're getting a good calf and hamstring stretch on the other side too. Nice deep breath and let it go. Okay, here's one of my favorite, much overlooked stretches. I think it's just too simple. We're going to reach our fingertips away from our toes as far as we can. Reach them. Go ahead and let the spine arch on this one, and then press it back down. So we're going arch spine and then tucked until you get nice and flat. And then we're going to reach our right fingers and toes further than our left. And then we're going to switch sides. Our left fingers and toes reach farther than our right. Chester's mad. He wants to stretch. All right, nice deep breath. Now to get up from this position, I want you to go to flat foot because we just did a nice spinal flexion and we want to make sure that we get it back where it belongs. So we're just going to tip those hips under up into that bridge position and then roll it back down so that we make sure that our spine is neutral before we go anywhere. We're going to roll it over onto the side. Some of us have to fix our hairband here. And come into all fours for one of the best all-time stretches, cat-cow. Right in tabletop. So our hands are directly under our shoulders, knees are directly under those hips. We're going to start by just looking down at our belly button, and then we're going to push those hips forward. So start off nice and slow. Then our head's going to come up, and our tailbone is going to press up. Belly is loose now. I've been telling you to have that core tight the whole day. Let it go right here. And then we're just going to come back and forth. So start with a small range of motion, and then you can really get big. Really push through those shoulders, round them, and look at that belly button. Whew. And then switch directions. Just like that. And you guys can keep that one going as long as it feels good. And then have a great